Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come
for developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come
for developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but wetin dey happen? Political discussions.
You for know about Salon politics.
Religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien. We no go left nothing bien no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come
developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come
developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
This na the team them where we dey talk, but
Sierra Leone political history.
defeating the lives of fake people.
Waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
And we let we self and better Salon.
Lequisef and Better Salon. Today na the 29th day of January 2026. Now so I go take welcome on to the program Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. You were in a house wherever you did, no say this na station, a media and a medium where you for stay and glue to. As they bring you information live from with 48 Shaka Stevens Street. We broadcast live from with Facebook and YouTube page, and also you will be opportune for get the text message we will go read on we regular text number, official text line. The number is 076946948. This number there on WhatsApp and both on regular text message. You will be opportune for to read the message. This morning we don't see how politics they play na the ground, and currently we dey on constitutional review. We see the AG don't table the pre-legislative na the parliament. A lot of discussion there about. Yesterday of recent, we also see where the All People's Congress then come up with a very strong press release. Inside that press release, a lot of things they were then table. We've been there, we cover the program live, and we go come up with a news about that. And today, I go be opportune for joined by a gentleman who don't make a name. He don't make a name, he don't navigate in way from being a chief prosecutor, a senior lawyer, a statesman, and now a one for also navigate into politics. Joseph Fijira Kamara go join Unity Broadcasting today for talk a little bit about the constitutional review, because in being formal somebody we know about the law, and not only formal somebody in being a chief prosecutor. Currently, it interprets the law as a lawyer. It go come give in thoughts, in view about the amendments where the AG don't tell on our parliament. And also, when I don't say now politics time this, and instead don't throw in weight inside the ring, that a one for do this politics. We go also get some discussion around in political career, waiting at the headway, how intend for lead Sierra Leone, or how intend for come up as a flag bearer for the All People's Congress. Yusuf Wede na host, be part of the conversation, be respectful, be civil, and no say on Unity Broadcasting, we are here to connect voices, and every voice on this platform, it counts 100 million miles. Wanna stay tuned, we go take a quick commercial break, and when we come, we guests go be in the studio. Wanna stay tuned.
Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Madungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Course in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079-834047, 074-982-125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Madungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Course in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079-834047, 074-982-125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity.
Welcome back to the program, now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. Like I say, this morning, we don't see how politics they play. Of recent, we see where the Attorney General don't table a pre-legislative constitution at Parliament. Due to that, a lot of scrutiny don't take place. Of recent, yesterday, we see the All People's Congress then come out with a heavy statement. A statement that they're not going to take anything we're not in the confines of the law. That's the heavy statement. This morning, I will be joined by a statesman, a former prosecutor, chief prosecutor, and a very senior lawyer inside the studio. We will help we talk around the constitutional review and also being a statesman and all the navigation where you don't do now, you want to navigate into politics. We'll go talk a little bit around in political career also, the stance where he gets for the people of Sierra Leone, the All People's Congress Party where he the lead, and the way forward, how Sierra Leone go better. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting.
A very good morning to you.
All right, that's now Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara. We join Unity Broadcasting this morning. Follow we talk a little bit about waiting the go on at the nation and about in politics we it head for come up with. So constitutional review GFK a burning and something within at the lip of every Sierra Leonean. Yesterday, like I say in my opening statements, the All People's Congress then come up with a very strong statement. With specific reference, they make into Statistics Sierra Leone and a host of many other things that we didn't talk about. You know, you don't be a chief prosecutor, you don't be a very senior lawyer. What if you say will be the key areas inside this constitution where then it's like for amend, where Sierra Leoneans could really look at and say, yes, this is something that we can amend.
Well, thank you very much. The issue of constitutional change in any country is deep and emotional, because a constitution should always outlive a government. A constitution is a national document where they reflect the nature, the aspirations of the people. And Sierra Leone, as elsewhere, where we therefore do any constitutional change, we don't come through this for a long period. You go recall President Kaba tried it with Peter Toka, and then each and every government on the term. President Nkrumah have tried it with Edmund Cowan. And during that process, we all get issuance of what we can call white paper. And so the constitutional process has started as early as 2002 of recent vintage. Now, what did this new government they try for introduce? Then they tell we say, then they try for do waiting compliant with the tripartite. But what we they say is that the constitutional change is just not about tripartite. there were many issues where the public don't show interested in terms of amending the constitution. But what we see now just what affect the tripartite. And even the conclusions of the tripartite, they all reflect in the constitutional change where they want to bring in. Now, I'll give you one example. When they talk about the presidential threshold, like where they try for vote for president. First year, now if you try for get 55%. Now, waiting in the time for tell you could get 50 plus 1%. But beyond that, you forget 20% in 2/3 of the districts of the country. Now we get about 14 districts. So 2/3 could be like 9 districts. You forget 20% across the board. That is not the conclusion of the tripartite. The tripartite say, no, you don't need 25% across. What you need, if it is 20%, let it be just 50% of the district. That is just like 7 of the districts. Then you can become president. Now, why then tweak them? Well, I mean, what make them change them? Why they increase the threshold? The argument of the government is that we want more inclusiveness. But be careful with what you wish for. You ask for more inclusiveness, but tactically there is something there. Now, the country is polarized. It's divided. We all know that. We try to heal up this division. Now, if it is not wrong with the 20% and at 50, that is half of the district, why increase them to 2/3? Which will make it very difficult for other parties. So I think we have a suspicion there. So let us go by the tripartite conclusion, which is 20% and at 50% of the districts. Then you move away from there. There are other issues in the constitution, like whether the Kavu Kante we now say, the forget appointed electoral commissioner, that they set up a research and search committee.
No, but JFK, before we go, you say you want to get suspicion there. The suspicion, what exactly you mean by that?
Well, the suspicion is that if you look at the 14 districts, see government don't propose 2 more districts, Bandajuma and Panguma.
Has it been confirmed yet?
Not yet, but it's all in the process. So you see there's a system in their plan. And if they get the additional 2 districts here, meaning SLPP government, they get more districts under their firm control, to the disadvantage of APC. And so if you look at voting time, if this bill passes, it will be easier for SLPP forget 2/3 of the entire districts than for APC. So that is why I talk about suspicion, because confirm it. But if they confirm this bill as it is, then it will make it more easy for SLPP for attain the goal where they want than the other parties, such as APC. Then the other two, they talk about, say, the smaller parties, that if you lost election 2 terms, you cannot come back and compete. It is wrong. In any electoral governance, parties do not necessarily come to win. You get parties the way they represent interests. Some political parties then just get interest in advancing women's issues. So they may register for that purpose. You get the Green Party in the US. You get parties that are just registered for environmental interests. Their interest is just not necessarily to win elections. So when you get to open the space. So if this constitution bill go through now it don't lock space. If you're a small party, you lost election twice, you cannot come again. It is unfair. Constitution, an opportunity to participate, is open. It's for everybody. Everybody who qualify for registered political party should do so. And we at the APC, they say, open the space. If we talk about inclusion, give opportunities to people. If even it's interest-based parties, give them the chance to survive. Then moving forward, when you assess this new bill, because I get tremendous respect for the Attorney General. We've worked together from the background of international politics and back to the country. And I think where I say this wrong, there are elements of what we call entrenched clauses in the Constitution. Now, what is an entrenched clause? An entrenched clause that the Constitution had that pathway in the talks for let you change them. It's so important that you get to come back to the people by way of referendum, for let the people accept that change. So that means they can call it entrenched clauses, because ordinary. Now, what you see in this constitutional amendment bill, the entrenched clauses plus other ordinary clauses, then bundle or put them together. Now, these are 2 different approaches. It is my belief in my study of the law that when you want to pursue an entrenched clause change, not like when they born twin, they pull your 2 about together inside the belly. Or when you pull the 2, they say, okay, no, I don't mistake, I put one back inside. It doesn't want to work like that. When you want to get entrenched clauses, there is what you call constitutional amendment referendum. then they bring come through. That is the way they come in. And because on that, you get for need 2 thoughts twice. At the first reading, at the second reading, you need 2 thoughts of the members of parliament. So what would they see that the time for do here? They no one go through that 2 thoughts there twice. They want to want them in a bundle. And that is unacceptable. It is not correct.
All right, JFK, somebody go talk, say, critics then go say, during the All People's Congress then time, they may come up with Karina. So SLPP then said they use a trick for come up with Bandajuma and another district. So is the country becoming a tit for tat because APC do and we say for do and at we advantage?
Well, I must agree with you that the country don't reach a tit for tat thing, which it shouldn't be. Because it is not if you do this, you say they can't do this. Power this happy, that they say can do me or do you. It is wrong. And that is why some of us are coming into politics. We elevate yourself above that. We are coming with a fresh design. We are coming with an open mind. We are coming without a vendetta. When they can say, because now do this, who say one can do this. We come with a development framework. And that is the vision of JFK for this country. And when we talk about Kaine, at the time when APC did it, it was informed. It was informed. It was because of lack of support. You look at the development projects and everything was designed for that purpose. But now with the introduction of Bandajuma and Panguma, you don't see that. Even the population census, when you look at the numeric numbers of these districts, it don't match up for create a whole new district on account of that. So clearly you see say it's what we call in politics, political gerrymandering. You create space for yourself for can get advantage over the other. And now we don't see and clear. In the sense of APC, as SLPP said, we need 2 thoughts in all the districts. Now we know why they want to create Bandajuma and Pangoma. That is the very reason. And we will challenge it. We will not accept it because we know say it a type of disadvantage the other political parties.
All right, now let we look at the 2 hearts conflicts. The ongoing debates, they now say they want to do the separation from the role from the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice to let them avoid political interference. You know somebody we don't enjoy them 2 hats there at once. You feel say the JFK in you being ever get a silence of the ministerial position to that of Anthony in you ever?
Well, if I get your question right, you're asking about personally what I view about that and what I do about it.
Yes.
I had written before I became Attorney General, and I believe still that we need to separate the 2 offices, and for very good reasons. But separating the 2 offices, we occupy them at the time, which I did, it will have been very difficult. Because when you sit as Attorney General, you not only provide legal advice to government, you're also the sit in a cabinet as a minister. And if you say you're the separator in the mid-road, it will be difficult because the Attorney General will provide legal advice. No good, they inside cabinet again. And the Minister of Justice does not necessarily have to be a lawyer. And cabinets need a lawyer for review the legal framework of every bill with the council, of every paper within the submit, of every cabinet paper. So I think if we review the framework of the relationship, because we can do what we have in South Africa and other countries, where they create the Office of National Prosecution Authority, we then they deal with strictly with legal advice, prosecutions, like how get the DPP's office, and then they do other things. While at the same time, you get the Minister of Justice, we're going to deal with prisons, they deal with legal aid board and others. So you can separate them. But the structure as we have it now, it is difficult. But in principle, it will always be better to separate the 2 offices.
All right, now we look at electoral integrity. The 2023 elections, an election will be highly contested, and according to a lot of individuals, especially from the All People's Congress, they say now are stolen elections, which up till now they then get that thought and then hold to that belief. That's now give birth to this tripartite where it's going on. Now, you being a citizen, of course, citizens, they don't call for how data will be verified and published. Waiting you feel say go be a red line where you go drawn on the APC side of you.
Yeah, thank you. The issue of the 2023 elections has been a burning issue for most people, particularly for we at the APC, because we were calling for clear disaggregated results. And as I talk to you, up till now we don't get a clear disaggregated result based on polling station to polling station. The Electoral Commission refused to do that with all pressures, even through the tripartite committee. has continuously failed to let the public know what were the results from one polling station to another. So a red line clearly following your question will be, we have to review the electoral laws, that is the Public Elections Act, and not waiting at the publication by definition. We see don't publish results, that it has to be polling station to polling station. And that is the data we require for. The full complete data set of any election should be open, laid bare open for the public to scrutinize. Because the public want who that they vote for and for lead them. But I can always say, transparency is beautiful if you have nothing to hide. So why are you hiding it? Because the data set is not consistent with the results we then produce. Because up till today, the total result is over 100%. And mathematically, it's just wrong. So it's an embarrassment for this nation that we have results when they add up. So we hope that we have to look at the Public Elections Act, which is separate from the Constitution, mind you, and see how they address these issues. And I could just take the opportunity for talk about Constitution, that the view of the APC then, when we had the Justice Cowan review was, constitutions don't change like what I can call, underwear. We got to change our own circumstances. No, it will be a lean, mean document that whenever you get into RAM, you need to do something significant. The Constitution as it is in 1991, it is not perfect, but it does serve the purpose of over 2 decades. And so if you want change them, let it be for something fundamental where they affect the lives of the people. So of all this talk about constitutional change, key issues, for example, discrimination on sex, that is the gender issue. Up till now, this new bill, not even talk about that. So let us look at issues that will survive the political space of time. Let us be statesmen, not politicians. The politician, you worry about the next election. A statesman should worry about the next generation. And that is the JFK, looking at the next generation representation.
All right, now you somebody will be done really champion the advocacy for ACC for get constitutional provision. Now you dey eye the bigger seats as ACC, and you believe say the ACC go get a constitutional power for prosecute a sitting president where you dey vie for?
Well, they get power now to prosecute. In fact, we were able to get that power under the leadership of President Nkrumah. Now then they prosecute to the seat that they get good convictions. And it's just a matter of who that day in the seat and what the people are ready to do. And that is the political will of the leadership. Having had the experience of serving at that level, definitely there's a clear buy-in that I will support anti-corruption initiatives. Because I've been there, I know whose side thing go wrong. I know why we were unable to do certain things. Now at the very top, because the Americans say the buck stops at the top. So with me seated there, I know what to do, where to go, when, and how to do it. So the political capital is there. It is the will at the top. If the top ready for let corruption stop Nasalo, it will. But if at the very top you're indisciplined, at the very top you cannot sit and accept what is wrong and take action. That is where the danger is. We don't see what happy with Lara Taylor Pierce, the former Auditor General. When you take certain actions, you're punished onto the removal of her by Parliament. That is sad for this country. It still hurts me whenever I think, when somebody stand for justice, when somebody stand for the truth, for the work they do, you punish that person. So that's why they talk about the political will has to come from the top. Absence of that, it is always difficult to fight corruption.
The program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show, I get JFK inside the studio. JFK there for talk about the constitution where we just don't tailor down. It don't get in standpoints and the APC points. It don't get in points of view and the APC then stands. Now we then look at JFK in political ground. You where did I host, be sure and know say JFK is in the building right now talking about his political career, the way forward for Sierra Leone, and how he intends for lead the All People's Congress. Now let we look at the brand JFK with the big slogan, "Joy is coming." Sierra Leoneans we don't know what they go on with the "Joy is coming." You can tell we how that brand or that name come about.
Thank you very much. Well, if you look at the country today, there's so much despair. There's poverty. People are not glad. Who they any man in the talk that street? Man are not glad you. Man in this gone. That is just the truth. Now what we go get for do for people if we offer leadership? Let us start by hope. So I say joy is coming. and they bring joy into the lives of people. And the joy they bring into the lives of the people is through good governance, disciplined leadership, fair opportunities for all, especially the youths. I went to Bonth, and that's where I got the name. I listened to the APC supporters in Bonth Island, the island, when I'm in Omodongori. Yes. I hear the sufferings of the masses, particularly from Bonth. It was heart-rending. It touched me at. The waiting that they go through on account of even supporting the opposition in the struggle of the government. When I went to Bonth, we used the community center. You know what? This community center was built by the APC. The man hold the key, he lost. He left the island. So there was no way we could have access. They go so that we cannot use the community center. This is just what happened. So no wonder. It was raining. I still held my meeting outside in the open. And so people came. Even non-APC people attended the meeting. So when I listened to the troubling stories of those people, and then I could only say, joy is coming. Little did I realize that there was a song by the Nigerian artist, that joy is coming. And the DJ began playing. So wow, that is where we got joy is coming. And it has resonated so well. Wherever I go, people say joy is coming. I attended one birthday yesterday, a friend of mine, and he said, I see former agent, joy is coming, sit together. So I'm happy about it, and I can assure people that joy is coming.
All right, joy is coming to Sierra Leone under the leadership of JFK. Now, JFK, politics come with homage. Homage to the political guru who will push you on the line. And most people look at Ernest Bai Koroma for being the head of APC, irrespective of a still not there in the country or not there around. Have you paid homage, or have you told him that you want to vie for these big seats?
Thank you very much. And in any politics, you get pursuing a young good person. And your mentor, President Koroma, has been my mentor. He brought me into politics. And formally brought me into politics because I have been an international public servant, worked for the UN for long, and after which a prosecutor. And so when he asked me for joining the government by serving at the SSC, I served well. And as Attorney General, that's where I formally came into politics and served this government very well. And yes, I don't reach out to Ram. We don't talk about these issues. And generally, you know, we come out and tell anybody that, oh, I give you support. So anybody who go talk to you, now President Koroma send me, it's not true. President Koroma is a very astute politician. At this stage, he's a senior statesman. Anybody go meet him, go tell and say, yes, thank you. It is your right. Whatever you want to do. Make sure you are compliant with the law. Find the support and get on with it. And that is what he said to me. I said, yeah, fine. I'm not good for like and say I don't endorse you. I went there just out of courtesy. Be respect to him, yes. And we engage, we talk regularly about things, and I'm sure he talk to many other politicians, many other aspirants. That is the fatherly role that he plays. And we also get another relationship, which is that of lawyer-client. Yes, the lawyer-client relationship is always there. We talk about issues concerning many, many things. And he's also a personal friend. I'm a big one. We come up from the same neighborhood. We have family relations. And so we talk, we chat, we discuss about many things. He's a friend, yes. I always enjoy having conversations with him.
All right. In that case, good. Since you don't pay homage to him now, you don't know, say, yes, JFK is going, and probably I give you my blessing. Are you working on his legacy? Are you gonna you get for work on in legacy, or you JFK get for be a new broom where they can sweep APC to power?
Very good question. The issue of legacy is that the APC party, for now, stand on the legacy of Ernest Bai Koroma in terms of governance. And if you see, we won 2 elections, yes, during his tenure of governance. And it shows that the people were in support of what he was doing. And even after, to do what you would see the SLPP they do, many people and they regret not having voted APC for APC. Now, so the legacy of President Koroma, they stand out every day in every aspect of society. So people and they see and appreciate it now more than before. So I think in terms of advancing his legacy, yes. But I'm not going to say we, because the government was all of us, that we may not have made mistakes somewhere. In the areas where we made mistakes, I don't learn from that. And I think I go come in now for see how we go make those mistakes better and make sure say we're able to move away from those mistakes that we have learned moving forward. But the legacy, any politician in the APC, if you want to move, you can only talk about the legacy of President Nkrumah, because that is what is there to see, and that is what is there as evidence. Because during his tenure, we became the second fastest growing economy in Africa. And that stands until the Ebola came in. And so it shows good governance at the highest level. The energy supply resource was very high. Yes, inflation was very low. People are getting them for it. Food shortage was acceptable by international standards. So now when they see suffering, when they see poverty, we don't want to see. So therefore, if we want to go talk to people about APC, the legacy of Ernest Bai Koroma looms largely in the shadow of politics in Sierra Leone.
All right, the 2023, you've been 10 for run for the presidency. But unfortunately, you're not being even get the third spot inside. What do you learn from the past, and how you feel say you go turn on around to this present for able to secure the flag bearership? Yeah.
In 2023, I know run for the elections. We had conversations with Dr. Samora where we come meet me, and I knew that the goodwill of the party was with him, and I took the back seat. I'm a very humble man. I said, okay, if this is the decision of the party, let us move with it. So I did not participate as a contestant in 2023. I waited and gave the opportunity to Dr. Samora Kabara. So after those, they say don't do 2 terms. And it is difficult for see how we can continue in that fashion. And they put me at forward now that I think I should be given the opportunity this time around and forward for the leadership of the All People's Congress, and ultimately for the presidency of the Republic of Sierra Leone. But what a lessons learned, because in 2017, I was in the game, yes, and I had a huge resource mobilization. Lessons learned is that now, we get one priority team, they say if you want power, if you put yourself down. So putting yourself down, that is making yourself accessible. And the next thing also is that allowing the party. Because one thing you learn is, I went out, I mobilized all the support from outside, but I was weak internally in the party. And so I learned my lesson that yes, the party in NK decide, and the party structure is bigger than whatever crowds that you mobilized. So now UDC say, I am more managed in my campaign. Focus on the internal dynamics of the party. Lessons learned. Build yourself inside, and then you explode. So that is something fundamental in the APC. And so therefore, you can do a 2-pronged approach. While you build yourself inside, you mobilize the resources outside. Let people believe in what you can do, such as sitting here, talking to our people. I believe in open scrutiny. Scrutinize me as a leader. Ask me questions, because you get for know the leader where you choose. Friday I go pray now our mosque now, Ulwaf. Doru Cooper. Dong DC. Unbelievable. 150 steps can down. I see how poverty is. But the Imam tell me one something at the Kutuba. He said to be a leader, you care for prepare yourself. So I ask my colleagues, how prepared are you? But me don't look at myself. I don't reach a stage that now I don't think about myself. I think about others. Critical difference. At the stage of my life, I think about others. People like yourself. People out in the streets. What can I do for them? At the stage of my life, I am content with what I have. I need to get into politics for money. I need to get into politics for fame. I need to get into politics for braga business. No. I am coming into politics because I think I don't reach the stage that I want to serve my people, and that I can serve them diligently, and that I have the components of which you need in a leader. The sincerity, you mentioned it. The integrity. I've won the World Bank Integrity Award. The only Sierra Leonean to have ever won such an award. The only West African that has ever won such an award. It is not easy. So if I don't reach that stage there, the confidence with the World Bank repose on me, I'm not going to just throw them aside easily. So the people have an opportunity that there is someone who is ready to serve, and that is what they should choose.
All right, you talk say the last time where you've been pulled head, you know, been gets the party hierarchy. You've been just there with the grassroots, and that's been there for affect you, make you take the back seat. In this case, how your relationship with the party hierarchies?
Very well. We get very well, and we engage. There are many meetings within the Colby where they participate, where they talk regularly, and of course, I speak on behalf of the party many times. I always challenge the government, encourage government. Whenever I see anything they go wrong, even with the new price increase on fuel, I just don't mention that it is wrong at a time where people and they suffer, they get bokulud, not to the tennis or government for can heap more fuel price than them. So yes, we engage regularly. We get several meetings. We work together because I don't say the party then get for choose you. You have to work with the party. So friendly relations, of course, and it is way better than what it was before. And I'm happy with the status quo.
All right, being happy with the status quo. The program now, Unity Broadcasting morning show. I get JFK. Joy is coming to Sierra Leone inside the studio. Now, let's look at the nameplate. Kamara. We get Samora Kamara, Jagaban, we name Omodu Kamara, and now JFK, Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara. Now, to many, they will look at and say, why is it Kamara? But that's not Kamara. If any Kamara is not choosing among one or three, maybe Samara Kamara has not told us yet, say, it come. For now, not two cameras we don't see. But in the process, no camera is choosing. You are not choosing. Another camera is not choosing. You, JFK Kamara, ready for throw your weight behind any other name we go be choosing for happy party to power?
Thank you very much. The issue of the Kamara in Tesiwana Salon, I think that the largest surname. And not only that, it's spread all over the country. We get Kamara then at Kailaon. We get Kamara then at Pujo. We get Kamara then from Kerema. We get Kamara from Kurubula. We get Kamara from Bombali. So all over this country there are Kamaras, which necessarily not means that they are related. But one thing that we can say is that inside the APC, it's an open party. APC business, not all man business. Like you got the Kamara family, the other day I read something, that one boat me in the sink na the estuary of the River Ukel, and they say, oh, the Kamara family, look at them perishing. It's all for, this is what we see, you know. So the Kamara family is large. Yeah, so whether a Kamara get it or not, or whether a Bangura get it or not, or whether a Macaulay get it or not, or whether a Bar get it or not, should not be significant for any aspirant. What we want is for the APC to get back to power. What we want is for the APC to put the right foot forward and choose the right candidate. We're going to make we get back to State House. If it is not me, APC choose, the decision is for all of us. We will support. We will push for it. But let us make sure that we have that right candidate. Because if we don't get the right candidate, it will be difficult to get to State House. So we at the APC, we open. Once we don't state the mechanics in place, we don't put the structures in place, for let we choose who that we want. And once it's chosen, we all rally. There's something resonating with the APC, which is the party song. There's victory for us. We see we all we answer. We sing that party song. It is spiritual in a way. We all feel something. Oneness, unison, togetherness. We move forward. And that's what the APC is.
All right, Sierra Leoneans go one for no. JFK is running. Joy is coming to Sierra Leone. Usaina in stronghold. Usaina in political base. Usaina go feel say, when I haste me hand, I 10,000 before. When I turn the other one, 5,000 before. Which political base you get for stand presidency?
Thank you. The JFK political base is the conscience of the Sierra Leone. The conscience of the Sierra Leone. Because I don't see people in the tend for analyze political base by Usa you come out. I get a complex background. I born Markini. I can school in Freetown. I go for a college. I don't work in Freetown. I don't work in the country. But when you watch, I dey see say also, when I go Bonth, I dey tell you, we never reach the island till about 7. And it was raining. The people were there under the rain waiting for me. As I talk so, my body may had the rise. Waiting under the rain. When I come out inside the boat, the shout of joy. I was touched by that. So I look, I said, there were not two people in Amakeni. There were not two people in Aputloko. But they were here to wait, to hear and listen. I went to Kenema. The crowds that came. I've been to Bo, where I reached Pujon. The support I see with the people, then I know that I not get political base physically that I want to claim. But the conscience of the Sierra Leone is my political base. That any Sierra Leonean will believe in good governance. Any Sierra Leonean will believe that this is the time to have the right leadership. Any Sierra Leonean, we believe that this is the time we must move forward without parties and politics, that is green or red. Any Sierra Leonean, we believe, say, we, that's our own people, that is the stronghold of JFK. And I will tell you, wherever I go, I'd expect, say, this time around, the 10,000 will fall to my right and the 5,000 will fall to my left.
All right, JFK, what's in your relationship with another flag bearers?
Oh, well, next to perfect. Many they talk regularly. In fact, they don't come visit me personally. Don't go visit them. I have to return these visits. Mayor Honorable Cherry Oba, we talk long. I don't know, I'm from days. He and my small brother that they go school. He's been coming to the house in business. I'm in business. If I'm picking and get bad this, if I support, if I get chance, I attend. And Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, they come to me all the time. We talk intellectually. We get issues. We don't work together. You know, on a lot of issues concerning the APC. Adi Makole and I work together at the ACC, and after that, even as Attorney General, he's always in the office in the car with the talk. Yesterday, we all been there together. Most of us been there to Bobo Kaba in birthday. And Richard Conte, we're always chatting. We did at the same Wesleyan mission. And Kelfala Mara with the talk, he calls, we work together on the tripartite implementation process and to where we are now. And who else? Ivona Kisoya, as you can know, with the work with Don Sabuse from college, and she's also my client. I congratulate her on the success she had with her case recently and thank the Attorney General for that. And very good relations. So I am a unifying candidate. I can bring everybody together. I will call all they come. They ASF call me, I they go any of them call me. They get business if I get chance, I they attend. I have very good working relationship with her. And that is what I think we need to capitalize on. We need a leading candidate that is able to resonate with everyone, that is able to lean and talk to each and everyone. Listen, not just impose yourself or think you're a front runner. I don't look at myself as a front runner. I look at myself as positioning myself for bringing the others together. Because until we are together, it will be a far shot for the APC to win. And we did work, we did talk, and I believe, say, down the road, the time they get closer, when we say so to ourselves, if we look each other in the eye and say, okay, I think I have to wait, allow JFK to move forward, give him the support so that we go attain State House.
All right, you don't talk about Akisoya that you your clients, you don't represent her, and you congratulate her on a recent victory about in case. But now we can to having that client relationship where you been advising at that time, you not being like in boss where it did take more directives from. At this time, instead don't throw in weight in the ring, you save day in the ring, una or two. Is there a possibility for they able to convince them for make it drop down for you?
Not to Akisoya, they talk about, because
Yeah.
I've not been Akisoya's boss. I've
No.
always been the lawyer. Okay.
Akisoya,
in
what
terms
I
of
mean
the
like
client.
your boss, what I mean your boss, now you not a lawyer. So when you not me lawyer, I assume say you not me boss. Now wait till they tell me for talk now.
No,
Nah,
a lawyer not to boss
okay,
and
now
employment relationship.
Now you client.
Yes, as a
where
client.
you been the gear and directive for waiting go talk na court just in case he go there. So that is what I'm trying to establish here.
I see.
You go get the authority or the willpower for tell Akisoya say, I want me strip down for me.
Well, let us say something. Even Akisoya is a very strong lady. She has full competence to offer good leadership for this country. And even when, as a client, as a witness, with the talk, you don't impose yourself on the client. What you want with the client is the best interest of the client. And so, yes, I think there's nothing wrong in her coming forward. And she has the opportunity and the potential. The conversation as to whether I go ask and say, stoop down for me or me for her, is one that is a discourse that you all go get for sit down talk. And I believe that me was Sidona, as I say, I see potential in her. I believe that she has opportunity, and we can talk and get conversation. If she believes that I have the same, and we go look, could I get more chance, and would I go support each other. And sometimes I do even look that a partnership, JFK and Yvonne could be a very good partnership, because one woman, mean a man, she's strong administratively, I'm strong politically, and we can complement each other in many other areas. Yes, but that is a partnership. There are many other partnerships that can also work within the APC. You know, even such as JFK and Chernobyl, or JFK Jagaban, or JFK at the Macaulay. These are all partnerships that will work. But it takes conversation. It takes understanding. It takes building confidence. So yes, I think Yvonne is someone that is very understandable, that when he gets to that stage of having a conversation, I believe we could get to that point.
All right, the program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. We go take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we go ask JFK waiting at the plans where he gets for Sierra Leone, how it boost up the economy, and the way forward where we all go get food, bread and butter on a table. On a stay tuned.
Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Madungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079-834047, 074-982-125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for.
Welcome back to the program Unity Broadcasting Morning Show with JFK inside the studio. Now, JFK, of recent, you be the tell Sierra Leoneans how you want for run the economy, the payment of individuals, not the nation. Do you still stand to that point wherein you want for pay Sierra Leoneans every 2 weeks, or how you intend for go about the livelihood of Sierra Leoneans?
Oh yes, I still believe that, and it is happening beaucoup parts in the world. And I'm so glad. I think about 2 weeks ago, the Liberian government, they work on this now. They don't propose them that they want to start to pay bi-weekly, meaning every 2 weeks, so that people can go get cash flow in their hands. You know, if money then yan inside every 2 weeks they pay you, you're able to do pokutin. You don't go need for go take microcredit. You don't go need for go trust for lunch. Because now, even for provide lunch and transport for picking and for good school, you know, easy. Because we didn't pay you. And I go tell you that this wonderful country today, now few people are able to live on their salary. Now few people are able to live on their salary for parent. So these are all issues you get for face. And when there's increased cash flow every 2 weeks, you're able to buy more. The market woman, they're able to get resale money can quickly. The banks, they get the flow of cash, rotational. So huge advantages. Businesses, they boom. But beyond the 2 week payment of salaries, not to increase. Just if you get 800 a month, then they divide them. Inside 2 weeks, you get 400. The other 2 weeks, you get another 400. And the advantage of this, the greatest advantages, is it helps fight corruption. Where then they get their money, they take for thief. But if every 2 weeks you get for pay, every 2 weeks you get for pay, it act for they go take them. But where they get them, you get opportunity, and that is where the danger is. But beyond that one day, when they talk about energy, I tell you, today now the 4 weeks we will not get light in Battle Street. I don't know if we did at the same lane. 4 weeks we will not get light in Battle Street. Can you imagine? This is a central business district. 4 weeks, no light. How things they move on? It's so even a depressive atmosphere. So our focus on energy, because once you get energy right, many things fall into play. Businesses will flow, increase opportunity for multilateral investment. Big companies will come, direct foreign investment will boom. So I think government has to focus on energy. This is 7 years. The SLPP has failed to provide basic energy for its people. So I am challenging this government. But it's time you give up. None of us going to election against us. None always people in time. And left we can fix them. Because we did it in 2007. President Kuma promised we say 100 days in a fixed light. And indeed, by the time they left, Sierra Leoneans forget about it in a blackout. Now where light don't come. We have been reduced to the level where light energy is a privilege. It is wrong. Now we're not able to get cold water safe. As I tell you, we all work there now electronically connected to energy. 4 weeks, Battle Street will not get light. And there are many other places. And then they tell you all the time, transformer born. What made them transformer at the born? Now the load, therefore able know which transformer get the capacity for take the load. Therefore able monitor. When they talk about deregulation, meaning this light business, no deregulate, let push, let all man get work. Let us see if now this Battle Street, St. John or Central Business District, then get a specialized grid for them. When one company they attend to them. They know who that gets heavy load, who that not get heavy load. It is better managed. Wellington will get a company where they deal with Wellington Energy Supply. Then they work and let us open the business. I believe in private sector investment. We need to open this country to businesses. Where government take charge by everything and make things are collapsing. Nobody is paying attention. Because if you go down State House, you get light, you don't worry. You go down in ministry, light, don't worry.
So in that case, you get for run the government or the country as a business?
Definitely. It has to be a business. Because business then they pay. Business then get opportunity for work. Business then get chance for people to make money. I want to put money into people's pocket. Because that is what will ease their burden. It will reduce poverty. So we get for work into that. So if this government don't fail for provide light in 7 years, it is getting worse by the day. So I think it's about time they start packing. And now I also talk about that, about vehicle inventory. Would you really say motorcar they just lost in a ministry? Government they buy new motorcar, but every motorcar we see on a private label. The way you look at the driver, you know say this, you know if you buy this motorcar. So what is happening? So what do we need to do? Let us start getting a vehicle inventory of government vehicles. So we know side and day. We know who is using what. Because the resources are just loose. Government is just spending money. This is about time that any serious government for its people will start thinking, what are we going to do to harness resources? And no one kind of governance will not make nothing. When I know they go left and so, when I get for left something, what you know see when I for left. So do you with a big SLPP government, it's time to pack and go.
All right. The SLPP government come and do commission of inquiry. We based on that, we see a lot of APC folks trapped in the net. What's in the current status of cases where we don't handle, actually the former president in case?
Yes, very interesting. They set up the commission of inquiry, which we thought was a vendetta, vindictive, go after people and just because they don't serve government. But okay, the APC survived it. And now we go to the Court of Appeal. 72% of the judgments from the commissions of inquiry have been overturned. Meaning that say, waiting and find out that the commission of inquiry was wrong. It is not supported by law or by facts. So, and we must give credit to the judiciary for giving the opportunity to those of us, many other ministers, where they look, say, they say, you don't get case. They just want to put trouble ahead. And those cases have been overturned. There are others who still do on appeal. We did at the Supreme Court just last week. I've been at the Supreme Court for Honorable Kemosi Senyong case, and it has been slated for hearing. We're happy. We see the wheels of justice moving. President Kuma and Joseph no comment, but we're happy it's moving. We hope to get to the point where we raise a very serious constitutional question that the Commission of Inquiry not get power to make their own rules. Now the rules of court committee for set up the parameters where the Commission of Inquiry for use. But then set up their own rules, then judge themselves, then judge we by their own way, and everything was convoluted.
But you're a lawyer, why you left it on the judge now without you standing very hard for interpret that particular side way?
We did. We go to court today. And now the kind of Supreme Court for the Supreme Court interpret that provision. We challenge. We do what we can as lawyers. But believe you me, it's the way they move government, their power. Every day, every day in opposition, you can fight, but there are limitations. But now we're happy we're at the topmost court, at the Supreme Court, for law define that issue under Section 150 of the Constitution, whether the commissions of inquiry had powers to make their own rules to convict people. It's wrong. It doesn't work. So we argue that, and I did it back on the 5th. I got in at the Supreme Court again for continue that argument. But this is JFK. We believe in the pursuit of justice. It is just not personal. We want what is right. And this time around, we look at what is right, not who shall it belong. And with an opportunity to lead this country, it will be for the first time where people are going to say, we get a leader, we're not concerned but to say he belong, but concerned but what he do for they get what he eat.
All right, the program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. JFK, since you don't talk, say the LCPP government gets some motor car, where the current government get motor car them, where a lot of them now na private number plates when they see. Then we don't bring commission of inquiry. Are you guys gonna reciprocate if una kind of power?
You know, with me at the leadership, I'm not a person of vendetta. I'm not supposed to be vindictive. What I think we get for do is you allow institutions for function. And then they sit on a state house and begin micromanage, gold this, gold, and they, no, I'm not interested in that. I'm coming in to govern. If something don't go wrong, let's in a NACIT. NACIT then get a disciplinary committee, then get a disciplinary structure for deal with that. If something go wrong at the police, you get the independent police panel. We get for look into that.
As a government or as a party, we go come na power, and you get this immense looting where people then go don't do, and you want for continuity they wearing, your legacy go be left. You not feel say if I for bring those individuals, those looters to book?
Well, I may not go say about looters. What I think we get for do is everybody has to be accountable. I want to start with an accountable government. If there are issues we get for accountable, like I mentioned about vehicles, you get the SLRSA. They know about vehicles. You get the procurement committee of the Ministry of Works or whichever ministry they procure for them now. You know what they bring come. So it's just for SLRSA for check where the vehicle are. Who say the vehicle they recover them. If you don't recover, you pay for vehicle where you're not able to account for. It's as simple as that. Because commissions of inquiry always give the light of political witch hunt. So they say people are not accountable. You make them accountable, but there are institutions that will make them accountable. It is not politics that will make them accountable. And sitting at the top, providing disciplined leadership, if you have something to account for, definitely you'll be held accountable.
All right, JFK, let me ask you this question. I'm going to lean over. You ever regret anything what you do in life, being Attorney General or Minister of Justice, as you sit down at this national television, for say you are sorry about? Why should they head into a bigger position when at the leadership of the nation?
Well, the Englishman can say the palm is never without dust. That you know go say you know don't make mistake in life. You may have made mistakes, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. But I'm a very careful person. And anything I do in life, I try for watch. One, I get the fear of God inside me. And so I ask God for guide me in any decisions what I take. It has never been perfect. But to stand there or sit as I am, for saying that this I don't do where I regret. Maybe innocently, I don't get any particular joke into mind. But I can only say that it could have happened. And if it is, whosoever may have been offended, I apologize. But as I sit here, every decision that I've taken may not necessarily have been the JFK decision. It has always been one. If it is a decision of an office, it is a decision of an office. If it's a cabinet decision, we take collective responsibility as a cabinet. But as a person at the individual level, I don't sit and recall from my political life what I may have done that would be so regretful that I should come now and say sorry. But if it is, remind me. But definitely, and that is why I'm a very careful person in anything I do. I don't want to offend people unnecessarily. But when you cross my path, you know you've done something which is not right, rest assured that you'll pay for it and that we really do actions which are necessary. But I'm always willing and humble to say sorry if I have to. And wherever the opportunity is, it's fine. They say sorry, the boss trusts.
All right, so we've been seeing also Namasieka, according to a Jagaba Media Group who've been getting Naya, then say skirmish has been there about ID card distribution. Waiting at the current status of that.
This ID card business don't become a thorn in our flesh at the APC. Starting off with the registration, there are many issues. We try for cross and manage it. Now with the ID card issues, then give people the ID card for Kego, go present and distribute. Then they keep them. We get issues of if they not keep them, people can go say their name no day. Then there is issues of pending payments and all those. So you get those who are dissatisfied. You go pick up your ID, see you don't pay. When you go there, see your ID card not come. They see other man, they pick up your ID card. What are they doing? Some man, they keep the ID card so that they not go vote for the people where they know, say, this is not it for me. Why do you do it? You see, we have to keep a level, fair playing field. Then can't tell don't begin at the party no fine. The secretariat should stand up. These are not good signs. This is not the beginning. If we begin getting scuffles here, how are we going to manage it? But with the seat as a party, we don't begin talk, we don't begin find out the culprits in time for take disciplinary action where we can. But in any party in politics, these things happen. You get rogue people inside politics. We always find rogue means for coming inside either to destroy or either to obfuscate, if I can use big word, or just disrupt the proceedings. And that's not right. At this time in time, we in our APC, nobody in the campaign business for we. We in our APC, we the only convention. And once we identify the one day we will come, or where they send, because we the suspects, not sending they send them. We will stop them. Because we will move with this process and we will attain what we want. Our people will choose their leader, and when they choose the leader, we'll take the leader to state house.
So critics and where they on the fence, they talk say APC a prone again for going to court. You go, you dey foresee that?
Well, I hope not. You know, going to court now, people are in prerogative, but we hope not, and this is why we do so much for make sure so we avoid getting there. And like how they say for going to court, some people and then they really come for cause havoc and send them. And we try to manage them and identify them and weed them out of the way. But it is not as easy for go court. You get for love your party. Sometimes you accept certain things. There are other things that are just not acceptable, which not to we, that the party leadership go able to deal with that. Now how will they act? Now that could prevent people not going to court. And we're doing our best. And I must commend the secretariat at this point in time for the work they do. But we still need for step up because we not for sleep. We for keep we eye open like mountain fat foot because people and they will want to disrupt the process.
All right, this is going to be my last word, last question. Waiting will be your last word for the APC delegates then we get for vote you in. And then to the voters where they watch this and we get for watch them as to why they for choose JFK.
To the APC delegates, it's a big function. You have a conscience to live with. Look at we all, not choose the right candidate. It is in your conscience that you know who down believe say could serve the best interests of this nation. It goes beyond the APC, the best interests of this nation. And I believe that JFK is that person, and you have him in your hands. Go to the lower level elections. Give your support to those candidates that you believe will promote integrity, will promote good governance, and will start with what is good. To we general membership, to we people in a salon all over the world, I just say, let we like we country. The ten don't reach. Let we believe, say we for put we personal egos aside, we put we tribes aside, we put we ethnicity aside, and try to advance the cause of a good nation. I am availing myself that JFK don't hand over himself to owner. Una take me to State House, and then the problems of this country will be solved.
All right, the program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. Plenty thank you to Una where they send una text messages and the Facebook messages very appealing and encouraging for JFK. Some are a little bit challenging. We are going to read out to Ram. And a few messages will come inside the text. I see a whole two phone, one present. So, but let us start with the text message. One text message come inside. Congratulations, JFK. I foresee that you are going to really win this APC hurdles to go to State House. The Camara name game will not play on you. I believe you are a very strong-willed individual who also can collaborate. But me man, may I ask you if Ibrahim Bangura say make you step down or be in flag mate, you go agree? If not, would that go be you flag mate? Elizabeth, why did you not ask JFK if he believes in women's empowerment? Probably he can collaborate with Akisoya or any other female candidates that wants to come. I foresee Joy coming to Sierra Leone under the leadership of the All People's Congress. The SLPP government has failed us. There is no way we're going to retain them. We'll see that they leave power. Let us just work with statistics, and APC, I advise every member, we need to go register, allow ourselves to be counted, and at the end of the day, we can go to State House. But if we just sit down and be talking, yelling outside the box from the framework of what we need to do, I again see us crying opposition. As for me, by then, I don't know wetin me faith could be, because me all hope now for like APC can na power and make her live the life way I want. Because this government really, then greedy, they know the shape now, they no more they eat a man's wealth for themselves and do and drive big motorcar and do boku woman business. Shame. Joy is coming, APC back to State House. That are the one text I will read inside we text messages and we WhatsApp message. Congratulations to the All People's Congress. It's indeed a way that we can all join hands together. Please, let no ego come into anybody's mind, feelings, thoughts. If by chance, by Mambu is the head or end up to be the flag bearer, regardless Jagaban spending all his money, let Jagaban throw his weight. JFK, Aki Sawyer, with other names that are coming up. But if we not do that, this SLPP go to where Oba una aid again. No. And if that's happen, I don't know what the future holds for Sierra Leoneans. Now, Austin, they broke power whistle. Then say, Lord, we come on at it. Yes, government in power will not go fatter, but again, then for understand saying that they will be done day for the past 4-5 years. Now, then they broke, then say they want for clear the streets. Joy is coming, tell the others, so that the slogan can be one as APC back to State House. The last hour I go read it, come up from somebody from Mountain Court. It is of great immense provision that the All People's Congress would dream that they are coming to power. To me, I feel like they still need to learn and put their houses in place. I saw that you asked, I'm reading exactly as he reads. I saw that you asked JFK if indeed they are ready to go to State House. But I don't see that. State House is not for the APC. Let them wait for us, understudy what this government has done, how best this government can lead Sierra Leone to another height. Under leadership of President Bio, currently we have seen how a lot of strikes have come. We have so many factories than APC before, but now nothing like that not going to be under the APC government. Let them give us chance so that we can lead our nation for people to see. All right, now I go cancel with Facebook page. I go start with Subana Tukanu say Joy is coming. Hingabi say working on an Kroma legacy. SP, you want to bring austerity back to Sierra Leone. Mark say Honorable JFK, can you commit clearly and equivocally that within your first term you would initiate an independent legal back boundary delimitation exercise leading to the creation of new districts where justified, with timelines and safeguard against political interference? Or should the public assume that opposition criticism today will become government silent tomorrow? It's the other person say, JFK, you are a lead legal representative of former President Kroma, and you said both of you are good friends. What is health status of your client, and when will he come to clear his innocence into the allegations levied against him? I go read one more. Hinga B, you won't bring austerity because he just mentioned he have learned from the weaknesses. He will be focused on making Sierra Leone better, inshallah. I will stop there because a lot of messages today and time don't they catch up with which. So, JFK.
Yes, thank you very much, and I thank the one that we take the time for send comments and ask questions, which is good. Leaders must expose themselves to public scrutiny. I think I picked the first one where they try to say if I go accept being a vice president to any particular candidate. The decision of vice president is more for the party, I think, because once you don't get a flag bearer, the party will want to see that you're partnered with somebody where they bring added value to the ticket, and you get to look at regional dimensions. There are many factors where they into play in consideration of a running mate. So if that is what you're trying to say, it is not as simple as you may suggest, or even me, for say I could just, I said this time you're running mate. It is not going to be that easy. The dynamics have to be there. The party has a strong, influential position in making that assessment. Then there was another very good question we talk about, say, ask JFK about women's rights. I strongly believe about women's rights. And when we talk about the Constitution, I raised the issue. I say the Constitution will go deep into gender issues as we'd expect, save the fact of the 30% quota. I say for me, it doesn't stop there. The voting may not change things. What will change things? Now the fact that government will get power for take decisions based on your sex. That is if you're a woman, and that is wrong. And I'm an Yvonne Medal winner. Yvonne Medal, na medal way an international group they go to man them where they represent women in issues either in the country or internationally. And if I don't win that, it tells you that me and a person, we believe in women's rights. I can always give you an example. When I was at the SSA, I met about women representation by way of employment, I think about 3%. By the time I left, it's over 35%. I had a deliberate policy to make sure, say, women are coming, women are employed. And even at management, there was only one woman. By the time they left, we'll get 4 women in the management level. So if you come, and I mentioned that once, I said, when me be president, people will be surprised to see the representation of women in cabinet. I will not hesitate. I will not be scared. For choose women and for make them ministers, I believe say they have waiting we need in this nation for advance its course. So yes, I believe in women's rights. I believe in women empowerment, and I've shown it. I've demonstrated that in anywhere where I've worked before. And a lot of questions about APC, whether we are ready. We are ready. I always say we are ready and ready. And we are because we ready no means say, or because we get Afaf Jamot skirmishes. No, the world over. Wherever there is politics, there's going to be some skirmish. Wherever there's politics, there's going to be some struggle. In the struggles, there is victory. That's what we say in IPC. In the struggles, there is victory. If there are no struggles, there is hardly any victory. Because when we get victory at the end of the day, we value the victory we'll get. So we believe we are ready and ready. Then there was a comment about, say, no, look, get a chance. We don't get a chance 7 years. Mama, me no see better. And it just left 2 years. Barely 2 years. What you able to do in 7 years, you can't afford to do it in 2 years. When the resources not there, things are more difficult now. Even as a government, they have their own challenges, whether heightened than before. So they're not able. They don't pass the term. What I don't pass, guy, this will not get for left for SLPP. We not just get for Alawi local. APC that they building government in this country. Now we don't build you building. Now we don't make the roads. Now we don't build police headquarters. Now we bring law school. Now we bring medical school. So many. I go Dr. Bubake in funeral service na Bonobo. I so enjoy the road where APC make take Island. Yes. The APC no more they do. So let them tell you what they don't do. Don't do. That's what we call an Creole. But anyway, we are ready to make a difference. APC is the development party for this country. And with the JFK leadership, rest assured, joy is coming.
All right. Why should they wrap up? Waiting will be your last statements before you X out the studio.
I tell people in Tenki, I do understand the challenges of today. Things are difficult. I know say some man they wake in the morning and they wonder how it did they end and then they get food for it. It is tough. We they feel the pain like una. But I show say, let us stay focused. Let we look at the choice of our leadership. We the 10 time for go vote. That is all you have. Your wealth is in your finger of voting. So dear, on that date, on that ballot, think, say you well being, you well body one, you better one, you pick it and better one. It all reliant on that vote. Cast out usa you know say for day, for make your life change. For the world good day together, we say salon. Now we all leon. Unale we all yourself for rule this Sierra Leone. I thank you all.
All right, plenty. Thank you to Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara. We grant this interview to Unity Broadcasting. So when we send on a text message, congratulations. The one that we not send on a left. Tomorrow, when we there, now on a young turn for making a text the message and waiting exactly what they talk about. So we studio manager David Harding, plenty. Thank you, Afripewa, with the assistant Nelson, and so we producer. We have produced this program together with Marie Bilkis Dumbuya. Plenty. Thank you to all who we watch. Me, your name now Elizabeth Kefwekembe. Tata and bye for now. We will be back tomorrow morning with the same program, same time, same hour. Bye.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform. Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussions.
You for know about salon politics.
Religious messages, entertainment self no go left yeah.
We no go left nothing piano.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation